In this evening's tutorial, I'll show you how to configure Windows Deployment Services, or WDS. Windows Deployment Services is a server technology for network-based installation of operating systems. Windows Deployment Services, or WDS, is intended to be used for remotely deploying Windows Vista 7 and Windows Server 2008, but also support other operating systems using disk imaging. So I'm going to show you what I mean. You just bring up my virtual machine here. Okay. Log in. In order to go about using the WDS, you need to have some prerequisites installed. Those being Active Directory, DHCP and DNS. Once we have those properly installed and working and running, we can go ahead and set up our Windows Deployment Services. So, with a start, we'll come to our Server Manager and we're going to add a role. Hit next, and we're going to come straight down to Windows Deployment Services. Hit next. So I'm minor bit of reading. Go hit next again. Please ensure that you have these two checkboxes checked. We're going to hit next and we're going to hit install. Simple procedure. Now it's installed, we're going to click close. This is now a deployment server. And in order to configure it, we're going to start, administrative tools, and we're going to go down to Windows Deployment Services. We'll then click on the server node. We're going to see that it's not configured, so we need to configure it now. We will right click on select configure server. For here we can see that it goes through the prerequisites. One I forgot to mention was an NTFS partition on your Windows Deployment Server for storing images. We're going to just click next. It's going to ask you for a path. Just hit next. Okay. We're going to enable these two options because we have the DHCP running. We hit next. And we will leave the first option checked and hit finish. Just copy some files, create some settings and install. Now we can go ahead and add images to our deployment server. Now these images would be any Windows operating system ISO that we had before, and we're just going to mount them. Go to the path and select them for this tutorial. So from here we're going to click finished. It's going to ask you to add a path. So from here what we're going to do, we're going to select our install images. I'm going to right click to install an image. We will leave the name at default. You can change it if you need to, but take note if you make any changes. Hit next. And we will need the file path location for the WIM file. This is located on our image. So we can hit browse. And go to computer. Let's say we select our Windows 7. We'll open that up. We'll then open up sources and we will select the install WIM. install.wim file. Hit OK. Yes, the link's going to show up here. Click next. On here you'll see my image has a lot of versions. So you just select the version that you want installed or to be installed. So just to select some, I will just use the Ultimate. I'll leave the Ultimate here. You select Enterprise, Professional, Home Premium, Basic, Starter, 832-bit, and do the same for the 64-bit, just leaving Ultimate here. Next, it's going to show you the files. And just hit next again. It's going to run some settings and I'll add them to the list. After successful installation, we click Finished. We're going to see our files listed here. 7 Ultimate, 32-bit and 64-bit. Next, we're going to perform a near almost the same procedure for boot images. So we're going to right click on that, add boot image, and we're going to add the same file, add a different file but under the same extension. We're going to add the boot file from our Windows ISO. So we hit browse. It's going to take us back to the same mounted CD-ROM with the Windows CD, and it's going to take us back to sources, and this time we'll add the boot WIM or WIM file. Hit open, click next. You get these two text fields. We will leave this as is, and we're going to click next. Here we will see your setup listed. Let's hit next again, and our installation for the second part will begin. After a quick install, just hit finish. And again, we will see our setup file listed here. And that's it for setting up our Windows deployment services. Thanks for watching.